Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central CFL content for the fans, by the fans. We got another signing here as the Hamilton Tiger Cats have signed Brandon Revenberg to a 1-year deal, keeping him around in the Hammer.
Our bread and butter for our offensive line.
I was about to say, as the designated Ticat fan of the channel, Rick, go nuts.
He is, let's just put it this way. You guys... Who's your key player that was on your offensive line?
It's got to be Stanley Bryant.
Okay, so in comparison, this is our Stanley Bryant.
Yeah, no, he's your anchor. That's how I view Brandon. He is the anchor. Yes.
Now we have both.
And he plays left guard because you have him, yes. And then is Dobson still under contract?
Dobson's still under contract.
So that must have been a 2-year deal that was signed by Ted Gavea, right?
Yes. Yeah, Dobson's making $220,000 this upcoming season.
Damn, he's making good money.
But you have Revenberg and Dobson. So now all we need is an actual center. Bring back the 2 left tackles and that whole offensive line that did wonders last year.
Well, and this is really good because if we look at Revenberg, he's been in the CFL from 2016 through 2025. He has not moved.
His whole career as a
6'4", 300 pounds, 33 years old. He went to Grand Valley State for college, but he was born in Essex, Ontario, so he's a national. And so it's one of those things. He is a fantastic national offensive lineman. And so it's one of those things where not only are you getting yourself a really great offensive lineman, you're getting a guy who's a Canadian, so it helps with any ratio issues. And the Ticats did relatively decent. Like if we look at their offensive line, for 2025, they gave up 27 sacks, which is the 4th best in the league. Best was the BC Lions with just 20 given up. But the thing is that they are a lot closer to the Lions than they are to the Argonauts, who were the worst in the league in regards to giving up sacks. Argonauts gave up 56 last in the league. Lions gave up 20. Ticats 27. So as much as they're in that middle, they're a lot closer to the better end of the spectrum than they are to the not so good end of the spectrum. For context, the Alouettes and the Rough Riders in the playoffs, I'd praise them their offensive lines a lot. You remember this, Rick, right? About how well that they had performed and how key they were in such an integral part of their team's success, especially with Saskatchewan winning the Grey Cup. Do you want to know how much both of those teams gave up in sacks throughout the course of the season?
How many?
26. The Ticats only gave up 1 more. So it just showed how close they were in that regard. And so it's one of those things where Brandon Revenberg, with him being at guard, was such a key piece in that. And so if they're going to see a good running offense, this is a guy that you need. If you're pulling a guard and have him going around, I'll put it this way. I don't want to be a defensive end who's going to have a 6'4", 300-pound fucking tank named Brandon Revenberg smashing into me. So
do keep in mind it is a 1-year deal.
Yes, this is true.
He is 33, so I mean he is getting up there in age. So
but the good news is offensive linemen, like not all of them, but some of them, even if they get up in age, can still be incredibly useful. Like
even Zyle, who played up into his 40s.
Well, I mean, if we think about it, the best offensive lineman I think I'd say on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers is Stanley Bryant. He's 39 this year. Yeah. He is 39, and he's still a key piece of that O-line. Now that might have changed if Jamarcus Hardrick had stuck around, because I think Hardrick has now gotten a bit better than him. But even then, Hardrick is 35 years old. So the thing is, as an offensive lineman, you can get kind of to the older side of things in the CFL and still be an incredibly good talent for a team. As when it comes to O-linemen, you have to realize, because they're the positions that are going to age quicker are the positions that are reliant on speed. The same way that the NHLers that are the best NHLers at a time might be the fastest ones, but when they get old, the first thing that's going to go is that speed before everything else. And so if you don't have enough besides that, they're kind of useless. I mean, this is no offense. Great example, Gustav Nyquist. Was a good NHL player in his time. He's 36 years old. There's a reason that a guy like Crosby, as much as Crosby was quick, he never relied on his speed. So when he got old, he was still very, very good. And he still is, because he has so much to his game. Whereas with a guy like Nyquist, he's got no goals because that speed was his game. So he lost that. As an old lineman, that means that sometimes you'll just get a bit more longevity out of them. So even though he's 33, unless he personally is just thinking about retirement, which is why he's signing this 1-year deal, just kind of wants the option next year to either stick around or not stick around if he wants. Because sometimes that's what it is. It's not even necessarily that he's like, oh, after next year I'm retiring. He might just be like, you know what? I would like to sign a 1-year deal rather than signing 2 or 3. So that way, come next year, if I want to re-up, I can re-up. If I think I'm done, then I can be done. So I think this is a really smart deal for Brandon Revenberg. I think this is a very smart deal for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, as I'm not going to lie, if you guys didn't keep him around, I wanted my Bombers to get on him, but that's not going to happen. He's sticking around in the Hammer, Brandon Revenberg. Is there anything else you got, Rick?
I got a fun joke here.
Oh, let's hear it.
Since you and Revenberg both have mullets going, if you ever need some mullet tips, go talk to him because he has the dirtiest mullet I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. You know what we gotta do? We gotta get his ass on the show so I can ask him about the hairstyling tips, because I gotta take some tips from him, because you know what I will say? I love his photo on CFL.com because he kind of looks like Jason Momoa, like he's just gonna kill me. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you don't want to fuck with this guy. Like look at his photo on CFL.ca. Search Brandon Revenberg CFL, then click his CFL profile. Like, tell me he doesn't look like Jason Momoa. Yeah. Do you see it? You totally see it, right? You totally see it. You totally see it. Look at that.
Between the beard and
the beard and the
that
hair.
amazing mullet.
Yeah, even the hit a bit of the face, but trust me, that's a big compliment. Nothing wrong with being compared to Jason Momoa.
Man, that hair alone is a good friggin' wig for someone for sure.
For almost anyone. But anyways, we've been talking about his hair for the last minute or two. Is there anything else of substance we should talk about, Rick, before we end this thing?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Didn't think that's where this was going to go. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Share it. Oh, yeah, no. She's sitting on the ground pissing herself laughing right now. No, it's great. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord. We're discussing all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys check it out. And without further ado, we'll see you guys next time.